Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Jake Woodford.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and on the hill in this one, Jake Woodford. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Into center and a base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Matt Olson. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Runner takes off. Gets under and pops it up. Gorman under it. That's out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line.
Acuna runs. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Braves strand 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound now,
Charlie Morton, what should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. Harris racing over to make the catch. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch. Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now here is Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Runner edges away at second. Tag out! A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Rocketed out towards right center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. Turning looking, and that one is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. And a 3-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the next pitch is way outside. Charlie Morton, a guy who has had a pretty incredible ride. He's won the World Series twice with the Astros in 17 and with the Braves in 2021. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Yeah, Boog, talent aside, Charlie Morton is one of those teammate favorites. Everyone you talk to talks about how great a guy he is.
Morton to throw over, and he just got his hand in there. At the belt and fires. Falling behind 2-1. Morton throws to first. O'Neill dives back in safely. The 2-1. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And he deals. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. O'Neill on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Here's Eddie Rosario.
And things can change quickly here with 1 swing.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Arenado picks it up, whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Orlando Arcia. The 1-1. Check swing, and he held up. The 2-1. That one fouled off. And the 2-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. So now 1-2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch downstairs. It's 2-2. Runner at second here, one gone. He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs and one in scoring position. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Riley, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. That one ripped. That's a hit. Arcia headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Runner from second crosses the plate. We're tied at 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for a line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Next offering is down low. 3 balls and a strike. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The wide to kick the pitch. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1-2 now. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Rosario makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That to right. Donovan moving back for this one. And a quick out, number 1. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And next for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Rolling off of first with 2 away. Woodford checks the runner. Rolling back on a dive. And now it's 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Clearly it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Woodford with a move to first. And he's back standing. Another throw over. And he's back again. Left-hand batter waits. Runner goes again. One left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. Slapped foul. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Right side, hard hit. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He reached out a walk his first time. The 2-1. And a base hit right there. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Gorman around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
The right fielder, number 33, Brendan.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the right fielder, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Back here in St. Louis, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. And it's even up. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Helsley getting loose out there. And a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
That at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jake Woodford will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's Matt Olson. The pitch. And a foul ball. Arcia at second. Acuna on at first with nobody out. To the right side. And it gets by him. Here comes the throw. Slide save. And now they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's back there, and it is gone. Austin Riley goes deep, and now they're out in front. It's 5-3.
the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Right-handed reliever. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The new pitcher in the game, Zach Thompson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
In the air, out towards left center. And it drops in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
To short, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Now here is Danny Roland. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nick Anderson in.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nick Anderson.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
The left fielder, Alec Burleson.
Anderson ready to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt, known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Next pitch way upstairs. And a strike on the outside edge. McGrath over at second. Goldie at first with no outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Wilson Contreras. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Inside, just missed.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And that one ripped to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he's safe at third. A run comes in the play.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to off with so many positives that led to that bat. Now a good chance to at least tie the game. Maybe win it with the hit, but the double plays in order as well. So we'll see how they decide to position the infield.
Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. And stepping in is the speedy Tyler O'Neill. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. All loaded up, and the home team trying to pull it out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rosario under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He dives, makes the tag, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes.